საქართველოში პოტენციალი არის საკმაოდ დიდი. მთავრობაზე ძალიან ბევრი რამ არის ამ მიმართულებით დამოკიდებული. პირველ რიგში მთავრობამ უნდა შექმნას ის ნაყოფიერი ატმოსფერო, სადაც შემოქმედებითი ინდუსტრიებს ეკნებათ საშუალება სრულად თავისი პოტენციალი გამოავლინონ.
We think that mobilizing our creativity, connecting it with culture, with innovation, can help our development. This has happened in the European Union and we hope it will happen also in the 6 countries of the Eastern Partnership.
The most important is to have the right platform for the creative industries. It means that you need to have all the legal basis to give the right privileges to the creative industries, and also to have the physical platforms where the creative industries and the ideas can meet the business that can be interested in it. And this is the best way to develop the creative clusters or industries in any kind of culture.
Creative industry is help not just cultural sector, help education, help tourism, and this is a huge and an important platform. This is why I think it's more important for us to invest more on skills, on training, financing mechanism, internationalization and networking between our cultural operators, and to offer them the possibilities to use their creative skills in order to develop more cultural opportunities, to develop the economy, to develop the society.
კულტურას ჭირდება ჰაერი, ის უნდა იყოს თავისუფალი, შემოქმედებითი და კრეატიული, მაგრამ უნდა ზრუნავდეს სახელმწიფო იმისათვის, რომ გარდა სახელმწიფო და სუბსიდირებისა არსებობდეს სხვა წყაროების შემოსავლის მიზნების. როგორიც უკვე გვაქვს თუნდაც შემოქმედებითი ევროპა და თუნდაც ეს აღმოსავლეთ პარტნიორობის კულტურის და შემოქმედების პროგრამა, მაგრამ ეს არ არის საკმარისი და ამიტომაც შემოქმედებითი ინდუსტრიებში ჩვენი მიზანია კერძო სექტორის დაინტერესება.
ეკონომიკის სამინისტრო, კულტურის სამინისტროსთან ერთად ძალიან აქტიურად თანამშრომლობს სხვადასხვა მიმართულებით. ჩვენ ამ წელს დავაანონსეთ ახალი პროგრამა, რომელიც არის გადაიღეს საქართველოში და რომლის მთავარი მიზანიც არის საქართველო გადაიქცეს აღმოსავლეთ ევროპის გადამღებ-მოედნად. ასევე მინდა აღვნიშნო მეწარმეობის განვითარების სააგენტოს ჩართულობა იგივე მოდის ინდუსტრიაში.
I think that we have already an extremely interesting scene in Georgia. What we are seeing at the forum in these days is really impressive. So I think that the vibrancy and the creative energy is there. Of course, it's needed to have a strategic vision, but I think that this is also coming. And I think it's very important to foster a dialogue, a creative dialogue between the heritage and the cultural tradition of the country and the new tendencies. Because, you know, the problem is that sometimes it's like everybody's imitating the global standards. Whereas today, if you really want to have a thriving creative industry, you have to capitalize on what's the identity of the place in a personal way, in a transformational way, and not simply by representing the status quo and the past.
You have talented people with creativity, you have a capacity to linking in with new technologies, and moreover you have the organizational economic sense, the managerial sense to make it into a success. So I would say congratulations. I see a great future for this country in this respect.
I'm certainly very, very impressed with Georgia's potential for developing a cultural and creative industry. For the past 2 years, but even before that, we have been supporting directly the preparation, the elaboration of a strategy. Now it's very important that these strategies must be locally rooted. They are prepared with the help of experts, but it's necessary to have the full involvement of the Georgian government, of Georgian people, and of civil society. They can only succeed if they are locally rooted. Having said that, we can certainly continue to help by promoting contacts, networking, thanks to Creative Europe, but also the other instruments that we have, twinning. We can continue to help in this process.
You can clearly see that things are moving here in Georgia. Are they always going to the right direction? Well, to be very, very smart, you only know it from hindsight. Later you can say, oh, this was good, this was bad. But if you don't try, if you don't experiment, if you don't push this or that way, you will never do anything. Governments can, yes, support, help, nurture, bring more examples, create legal environment. But, you know, governments cannot create that kind of innovative ideas that the people can. So I think it is about cooperation. It's a synergy between all these different stakeholders giving their little part. So yes, I'm absolutely convinced that Georgia is in a right way, in a process way.